fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
We can leave anyone outside the squad. You can manage to win if we play together.
This ain't business, bitch. This is personal.
Manchester United 2, Man City 1. Great time to be alive, people. Great time to be alive. All right, you know what it is, man. Pitch Side Report. We talk about soccer, football, the beautiful game that we all love. And I tell you what, today we especially loved it because what a good victory.
This bulletin just in is
Okay, what a good victory. Now, I want to start from the beginning. Let's not get too jumpy, but the first half, okay, yes, we did not look very, very strong. Attack seemed toothless again. Just lacking the ability to keep the ball, really getting anything happening, especially with Rasmus at the top. And it just wasn't looking good. And that wasn't a surprise because going into it, I wasn't expecting us to just full on win this game and dominate, but I was expecting us to show a better example than from the past, like with Ten Hag. And we did do pretty solid, right? Like maybe City might not be coming up and being as good as they used to be. Currently, they're in a bad patch of form, but just the fact that we were still in the game at halftime was a bonus, right? I think players like, Rasmus, yeah, I still am not a fan. I think the key thing here is the fact that Amorim dropped Rashford and Garnacho, and I think that is fantastic, okay? These players need to know that their spot is not guaranteed no matter how you play. I think the fact that this is happening, we should take him way more serious, and I hope this is of what we will see. And that's a blunt manager who is, if you're not with it and you're not about what he's trying to do, or you're not good enough for what he's trying to do, you're out of here.
Need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
Okay? And one thing I will say is we will have to, work on set pieces. Seems like I heard a stat around 40% of the goals conceded by Manchester United are from set pieces. So if that's a true fact, that is substantial. So something needs to be worked on as to how to make it better. And then, second half begins. Now, wasn't really too exciting at first. Didn't seem like we were really going to keep a stranglehold in the game. Obviously, we go down a goal, and then you're thinking, oh man, is this when it begins? Obviously, the goal was like a freakish kind of goal, ricochet, and I won't say they got lucky, but it just happened to go in the right position. Rasmus and Dalot, lacking or just not ready for that specific moment. And I don't know about Dalot in that wing back position. I really don't. I like him as a player, but maybe that position he's just not comfortable with, and what he's thinking as far as his decision making sometimes isn't there. But man, honestly, I only want to take the positives really from this game and maybe City's negatives, because our manager's been this fifth game. So for us to be competing against City, beating them his fifth game in, when the last 2 years, every game that we're playing against them, we're expecting to lose. I know that we beat them with Ten Hag, but that was when the season was over. They were done on vacation mentally already. So I didn't believe in counting. Any game that truly mattered, City really mops us up. So to see this is a big change and a positive step, and this is something that Manchester United truly needed, man. This is going to push their confidence a lot higher, especially in players like Ahmad, who deserves his flowers, right? And these types of players, they don't get the flowers at Manchester United, okay? Now, we do need to discuss Bruno. I still don't think he's a great 10. I'm today the pin. He does normally make pins, so I'm fine with that, right? I don't want to even really say anything negative because I'm just so happy that we won this game. I still don't think he's the captain material, and I'll probably leave that as it was. Most game he is invisible throughout, and then he will pop up to get the goal, man. This time it was set up now from a Manchester City mistake, and Ahmad capitalized, man. He definitely was a penalty, and you gotta still make the penalty. So Bruno stepping it up, the celebration. He's wild, fool. He's wild. He's wild. Because that's the type of celebration you do, man. Just to get in people's heads. And I'm sure that pissed a bunch of City supporters off. And then not even 2 minutes later, Ahmad, the through ball in, chips it over the goalkeeper and has the calmness and poise to still finish. Now, you can say the City defender should have stopped it from going in, but they don't know where it's going. They're flying full speed to try to get on the line. And, hey, man, he missed the ball. Goal went in. And moments like this, Pep Guardiola waving in the cameras in the first half, and then the second half, a big wake-up call. I think I found it somewhere. Yeah, dude. Hi. And then... And what's crazy is, like, I really felt like we could win this game, man. I felt like City could throw it away, and I felt like we could capitalize because this is the momentum that is happening. This is the shift that is happening for Manchester United right now. We're on the up and up, and I think that a lot of the players that weren't good enough, they're about to get sent out of here, and we're going to start to get some players that really deserve the minutes and deserve the credit. So, Anthony needs his flowers too, people. Anthony came on. I think he should be the starter as far as that wingback position, maybe over Dallo, or I like him on the same side as Ahmad, so maybe not, but man, he's good in there. He's good in there. Maybe he's just trying to prove himself with a new manager, but he definitely should be someone who's getting more minutes, and I would not be surprised, especially if Garnacho and Rashford continue to be dropped, which I am totally all for. Get these guys out of here. But Manchester United 2, City 1. At this point, I mean, I can't believe it. I'm truly laughing at this point. And I'm sure City supporters are just, oh man.
Like I'm a ghost or something.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby, you still mad at me? Well, fuck you then.
The tides have turned, and it's so good to see. It's so good to see. I don't think people are really going to want to see how Manchester United fans act once we're good again, like seriously good again. Because that's when the true banter is going to come, and that's when the true like shit talking is going to come. And yeah, man, the beautiful game is becoming more beautiful and more beautiful. Even though play style is dying as a whole, I just want to see Manchester United thrive. So it is a great day to be a Manchester United fan. It is red this time, even though I don't live over there. It is red, I'm pretty sure.
We made you. We gave you everything. Sagazis, the spotlight.
And I don't find the solution. So this is a big club, and big club, when you lose 8-10, something wrong has happened.
Our manager made the right choices today, Amarin. He made the right tactical changes, dropped the right players, and the result paid off. I know City made some changes too, but I think Pep is losing the locker room. I personally do. I feel like his players just don't have that initial just kick they used to have and drive they used to have. Maybe they've won it all and now, and they just, they lost that drive. But man, yes, life comes at you fast, and it is coming fast for those City supporters. So just wait. I think this is just the beginning. I truly do. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think City threw this one away? Do you think Amarin made the right tactics? Let me know. You decide. I think he made the right tactical call, made the right changes, and it worked out for us. And as for City, like I said, they're heading in the downward trajectory right now, and I think it's going to be it is what it is. This is the cycle of it. How many managers stay at a team for 7+ years? Not many. You know what I'm saying? Like Klopp at the end, you saw them kind of get a little stale. Man City's just getting a little stale. Is what it is. Especially when they're out players, and they don't have any excuses. I think they should have won this game, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But if you're feeling the vibe, subscribe. It really helps out the channel grow. Drop a like. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers here, and I appreciate you if you have subscribed as of late or dropped any likes. But yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you guys on the next Pitch Side Report. All right, later.
You didn't believe in me. You doubted me. I told you Manchester will be red. Yeah? Manchester will be red.